So I put in these topics, business, fitness, art, travel, whatever. After each one of them, don't just hit enter because it'll start thinking. Hold down shift and hit enter so you can do another line below it. But then here's what it gave me back, and I cut it off so it would just fit on here. But it's like, in business, these are all topics now, okay? These are all topics inside of business that would work, right? Entrepreneurship coaching, small business growth strategies, online da-da-da-da. And then what happens now, so let me take this back to where it was. Okay, so it's going to kick out all of those different things, and now you can find your topics. And then what we want to do is, from that, pick a category that interests you more than any other, and then use this prompt here to get even more ideas, okay? So I picked business, and then I picked the digital marketing and social media strategy, okay, just as an example. And then I said, so give me a list of 25 more options for insert topic category. So, I picked business, so I'd put, give me a list of 25 more options for the digital marketing and social media strategy category. Make the options more niche down. So I put that in ChatGPT, and it kicked out a whole list of 50 things. I cut it off at 25, but you can see all these here, right? So now these are all some niches that are inside of the core topic, YouTube growth for educators. So that's the one I went with, just as an example. So I picked number 7 here because it's my favorite number. Okay. Now you would actually pick what you actually want, okay, out of this list. And there was 25 more. So that's pretty cool. Now you're really on to something here. And so the next step is, now that you have your topic dialed in, let's find potential followers and high value clients for that. So that's our next thing, attracting engaged followers and high value clients. So we want to take, that single topic that we picked, and you want to pick one that you're the most excited about and it interests you the most, okay, from that previous step. And then you'll put this topic in, okay? For insert topic, give me a list of 50 potential demographics who would have market demand for this service. Okay, so that's what I did, is I picked a demographic that I had an interest in, and you want to pick one that you have experience or interest in, because you'll be connecting with these people on a daily basis with your content and with your everything, right? All right, so it kicked out all of this, right? And I cut it off at 30, but it picked out all these different people then would be high value people that I could go after. This would be like my core demographic. I chose number 30, online course creators, okay? So now what we want to do is we're going to take this to an even deeper level to get alignment so we can actually create growth and sales from it. So let's do that. Generating unlimited content ideas that are actually going to convert. So now that we've picked our demographic, online course creators, we need to figure out the problems that they want to solve by using this prompt. So here's an example. My demographic was online course creators. The topic that I chose was YouTube channel growth for educators. So I put in the prompt, what are the most common and most painful problems for online course creators with insert topic, YouTube channel growth. So this is what it ended up looking like. I put, let me pull this up here a little bit for you. I put in, what are the most common painful problems for online course creators when it comes to YouTube channel growth? And it gave me back, content creation and consistency, creating high quality, engaging content that content can be regularly demanding. Audience engagement, retention, SEO and discoverability, technical proficiency, and it gave me a whole bunch more that I just cut off at the bottom. But now I know what the most painful problems are. And since we have a list of these problems, now we have opportunities to create content that will solve these problems. This is where we're going to get followers. This is where we're going to get people to buy our stuff. So since we're going to be solving their problems in our content, all right, I'll be able to ask them to buy and follow. Okay, so because I've provided value, then I can ask. So the next step is, let's take this to the next level now by actually targeting their core desires. Which brings us to our final topic here, our final part of this process, which is creating growth and sales by targeting core desires. Most of the time, creating content that just solves their problem won't motivate them to do much more with you. We have to think about it in a different way. People don't want to just fix their sleeping patterns. Okay. It's about actually gaining the vitality, the vibrance, and the energy to play with their kids after work or anytime. Or people don't want to just shed a bunch of pounds or punch a bunch of weight. It's actually about getting attention and making a memorable impression when they walk in the room and somebody looking at them going, whoa, you know? And then, you know, people don't want to just be set with their financial situation, like, oh wow, I got a ton of money. They actually want to be able to generously like support their friends and take them places and do things and live a secure life, you know, and never have to worry about that kind of stuff ever again. So these are the actual core desires behind the problem. Most people be like, hey, let me show you how to lose weight, and they wonder why people don't follow them or come with them. But if you're like, hey, let me show you a way that when you walk in the room, everybody literally looks at you and goes, damn, that person looks freaking amazing, right? Or wow, they look great, you know? Now all of a sudden, everything is starting to change, right?